What is up, guys? Sonduren Fanarredha here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to properly clean the carpets in your car. You're probably watching this video because maybe you spilled a cup of coffee in the car, it's got some milk, and it's smelling extremely terrible inside of your car. And that's the same case I'm going through right now in my fiance's Lexus IS 250. So it stinks really bad. Obviously the milk and the coffee's gotten into the carpets and we need to clean it. So I'm gonna be showing you how to do that with some really simple and effective products. So right beside me here, I have, if you don't already have this, if you've never cleaned your car carpets, this is the easiest method to do this. I've been detailing cars for 7 years. I've tried a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm telling you right now, this little Bissell green machine, the little green, is the best thing you can get for. It's very cheap, very economical, and it does the job that you need. You honestly, yes, you could get some of the bigger, more expensive steam cleaners and all that jazz, but for 95% of the problems that you're gonna be facing on your normal daily driver, the Bissell green machine, it's amazing. It's really good. On top of that, we have the Superclean. So this is a typical all-purpose cleaner. I really like Superclean. I've been using it for a while, and I'll make sure I have the links to these products in the description box down below. But all you really need are these two products, and I'm gonna show you how to properly clean the carpets in your car. There are other products out there as well, like OptiCoat, the fabric protect and clean. There's lots of things that you could be doing, guys, in terms of like what shampoos or carpet cleaners you could be doing. The important part is you're doing something with it, some sort of all-purpose cleaner, and then you have a machine like this that's gonna actually make your job easier. One of the first things you're gonna do is actually look at this Bissell. You're gonna go ahead and fill it up in the water tank, and you're gonna mix about, I put 1/10 of the Superclean inside of this tank, and I filled up the remaining part with warm to hot water. This is gonna be the part that's gonna go into the actual carpet. It's gonna clean everything out, and then it's gonna be extracted. Now, if you actually look at the head of the product, you're gonna notice a few things. So number one, you're gonna see where the extraction happens, and this is where it's gonna suck out all of the chemicals and your water from here. Underneath, you have the bristle, which is gonna agitate all of that dirt and grime out of your carpets, and then it's gonna simply extract. You have a little nozzle here that you're gonna press. It's actually gonna dispense the liquid onto the carpet. It's very easy to use, it's a very powerful tool, and it's so economical and cheap. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to use this in your car. So we got the mats outside of the car. The first thing you're gonna do before you actually start this is make sure you vacuum the entire car. So we vacuumed the entire inside of the car, took out the mats, I vacuumed them. The mats are the first thing we're gonna work on, then we're gonna transition to actually the inside carpet of the car. So they're vacuumed here. I have my Bissell machine here. And again, what we're gonna do is first, we're gonna go through it, and with the trigger button, we're gonna go ahead and apply the solution over it as we are vigorously scrubbing with these bristles here to make sure that we're getting everything completely. Once we're done scrubbing and spraying the solution onto it, we're gonna let that sit for about a minute, and all we're gonna do next is just suck all the solution out of the carpet, and we're gonna be good. So I'm gonna show you how that looks like right now. We've done the mats, we're gonna transition to the inside of the car. This is probably where a lot of it gets spilled too, and you're gonna need to do this, especially if you have like a foul, sour smell that we got going on in here. And this is also a time when you figure out if you're old or not, if your knees hurt from just bending over in this specific position. I'm getting pretty old now. And that's why people pay for detailing services. I was doing it for 7 years, but it's still pretty easy to do. You can do this at home, believe me, no matter how old you are. All we're gonna do is the same exact steps that we did with the carpets on the inside here. The only thing I'm just gonna say is make sure you get the sides of the carpet up here, that you get everything up until here, because a lot of it is coming from here. I can actually smell the sour foulness that's coming out of these mats here. So we're gonna make sure, again, we're gonna give this a good soaking with the solution. We're gonna scrub everything down with these very stiff bristles, and then we're gonna suck everything out of these carpets again, really to make sure that that stench and all that stuff that's inside of here causing that smell is gone. So we've gone ahead, we've sucked up everything out of the carpets. As you can see here, carpets look pristine now. I don't smell that gunk anymore, which is amazing. These are gonna take some time to dry. I recommend sometimes just going out, parking your car in the sun, letting it dry, whatever. You could do whatever you need. Ideally, you've sucked out all of the, the solution in there, so it's gonna dry pretty quickly afterwards. So now you can see these carpets are nice and clean, very, very good. There's no stench coming out of them. the solution worked great. So I'm going to list everything in the description box down below. The Bissell Little Green is an amazing machine. And again, Superclean I've used for a whole bunch of different things. It's a really good all-purpose cleaner, and it can be found anywhere over the counter, which is really good and convenient. It's done a really great job here again. I don't smell that stench anymore, that disgustingness. What you do want to make sure you do though, is when you're actually taking out the solution, make sure you take your time sucking all of that out. You don't want the solution just staying in there. So make sure you take your time, suck out all the chemical and all the gunk and the dirty solution and water now to make sure that it can dry effectively. Again, I will be posting both of these products in the description box down below. The Bissell Little Green machine is really good, and it's honestly pretty economical. And then Superclean, an amazing all-purpose cleaner. I use it for a whole bunch of different things. You guys saw I used it for my exhaust tips on my Audi RA. I cleaned that up, and it's done a great job on these carpets. So I'm showing you guys some video clips right now of the carpets. They look amazing. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment box down below. Make sure you guys like this video. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps me so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 25,000 subs, which is really cool. So thank you again for everybody that's been following the channel, liking the videos, and enjoying the content. I will see you guys in the next video.